Hello people, as promised and without further ado, I bring you Bell's A to Z of things about England and Nigeria. So, A is for Afrobeats, a West African music phenomenon now international and fully global. Wikipedia states that Afrobeats is most identifiable by its signature driving drum beats rhythms, whether electronic or instrumental. Bollocks. That could apply to 90% of the world's music, so I'm going to boil it down for you. Afrobeats is most identifiable by three things in the lyrics: baby, marriage and money. Baby. This is usually used in the sense of finding or losing one, e.g. have you seen my beautiful baby? Where can I find my baby? And baby, I seem to have lost you. Note, the occasional use of honey or darling may also apply. Marriage, as in, I want to marry you. Will you marry me and be my wife? And incorporating my first point, baby, let's get married. The singer in question may also wish to ask the baby's father if he can marry his baby. The singer's baby, that is, not the father's baby, I should just point out. Although they sort of are the same thing. Don't confuse yourself, Belle. As you may gather, West Africans are nutty for the nuptials. Money. Now, this is probably the most important point of all. Usually tie my first two examples together. You can have songs featuring baby and marriage independent of money, but I can assure you, if a singer talks about money, at some point there will be a link to a baby and a marriage. So, money as in, baby, I will give you my money, or will earn lots of money to give it to you, or dear baby's father, I will give you and your baby my money, or I plan to make money to give to you and your baby, soon to be my baby. And everyone can chuck money at us at yours and now my baby's wedding, although it's my wedding and not your wedding, and my wife and not your wife. And the money's likely to be US $1 bills, because if it's not in the motherland and it's over here, it's likely to be cheaper than using British pounds, the lowest denomination of which is a ching, or a lady, aka a fiver. But I won't hold that against you. Whew. NB. There may be slight variations in languages, say Igbo, Yoruba, or less common Hausa if Nigerian, Twi or Ga if the song is by a Ghanaian artist, even Pidgin, but I can assure you that the baby, marriage and money rule will usually apply. A is for assumptions. Yes, we've all heard it. If you assume, it makes an ass out of you and me. Although if it's proper English, it'd be arse and wouldn't make any sense, but you get my point. Fucking Yanks. Yes, assumptions. We've all made them, but be careful. Look at me and what do you assume I am, eh? Far right material, aggressive, football hooligan, thug? No. Suspicious liberal. Polite, indifferent football fan and lover. Come on, look at this boat, eh? How could it be anything other than a lover? Gorgeous. Look at chin, and what do you assume there, eh? Think about it. Black woman with natural hair and a funny accent. Be honest. Stupid, scary, lazy and angry. Nonsense. Sharp as a tack. Kind, hard-working and only occasionally angry, but no more than the rest of you, and to be fair, that's usually because of me or some other white fella. A is for auntie, a generic term of respect usually used by Nigerians and other Africans to address women of a certain age regardless of whether they are actual relatives, i.e. the elders. Not to be confused with the English version, your aunt, who is an actual blood relative. Be careful of this one though. I used this term to address one of Chin's extended family once and couldn't work out why the woman got the hump with me. Turns out she was younger than me. By 10 years. What can I say? She'd had a hard life. B is for bacon. The cornerstone of the full English. Avoided by veggies, Muslims and Jews alike. Politicised by the EDL. Other far-right parties may also apply. Vilified by the authorities and public health, those little nitrates liable to give you cancer, make your eyeballs fall out and your digits drop off. My take? It's alright. I mean, it ain't no steak though, is it? Who would have thought a little bit of Percy could stir such passions? Seriously, eat it or don't. It's no biggie. B is for beard. One word. Pogonophobia. Fear of beards. Scared? Well, it's a bit late now, isn't it? Once the preserve of the Victorian gentleman, now the preserve of anyone and their cat. Being hirsute is the fashion, nay, it's the lifestyle. I for one thought it would be a fad, but it's proper taken off and it's been around too long to go away quietly. Male grooming in general has. You go to a barber's, it's no longer a short back and sides. It's styling, shaping and beard oil. Who knew there was such a thing? Unfortunately, I missed the boat on that one. All I can do now is idly walk past the barbers and watch and reminisce, misty-eyed, for the times when I could sail into a hairdresser's and request a legitimate haircut. Well, it's not the same, is it, when the only thing your scalp sees is a pair of clippers and sunlight? I suppose I could grow a beard, but I'm getting towards an age where it could be seen as a legitimate decision to grow one rather than doing it for fashion. Even the Nigerian men in Chin's family are partaking in a bit of facial fur. No one is immune, it would seem. Beware. B is for Brexit. That's Brexit, not Brexit, as some of you generally middle-class millennials are prone to saying. Now this one crosses the English and Nigerian divide, dare I say brings them closer together. Take me for example. Now Bal, you may say, you are of the white and working class persuasion and, dare I say it, a devilishly handsome one at that. Thank you, I would say. Now get me a point, you brown-nosed tosser. Well Bal, being as you are, I can take it that you voted to leave the European Union and therefore are a Brexiteer. And seeing as your beautiful and beloved Chinyere is of the first generation immigrant persuasion, I can also take it that she voted to stay in the European Union. Well, I would say, not only are you wrong once, but you are wrong twice, you beard-wearing, eat meat once a weekly only Guardian reading maniac. I was the Remainer and my missus is the Brexiteer. What? I hear you say. How is this possible? Oh, enough of this you and I stuff. It's possible because we're here to smash your stereotypes to pieces and perhaps perpetuate a few.